A person with social anxiety disorder doesn't look at the world. At this point, what did I start doing? I came to the party, started thinking about myself, digging into myself, creating negativity. All you have to do is shift your attention from your thoughts to the world around you, to the people. You look at them, they'll pay attention to you. Come up and say hello. What's your name? What's your name? Everybody, I'm very glad. How's the mood here? Who is here? People can tell you, and you get to know each other. That's how you shift your attention. You have to shift your attention to the world around you. A person with social phobia is self-centered. Remember, your first priority is to shift your attention to the world around you. Neurotics are people who are fixated on themselves, on their negativity, on their worries. They have forgotten about the world around them. Stop striving to be the coolest, the best, the most sociable, to fill the void. Stop trying to prove to everyone that I'm normal. I can be all kinds of things. I can be quiet. I can talk. I can ask questions. I cannot answer. Although, I don't answer those questions. And there's a constant shearing. I don't like him all the time. I got tired of it during the whole day, while I was 8 hours on this training. I'm tired of this shearing. They do an exercise and constantly ask questions. Give me feedback. And people are sucking that feedback out of their fingers. They make something up, say some incomprehensible things for 5 minutes, not related to this training at all. Some people just talk. Or just to avoid seeming wrong, abnormal, they say something all the time. I'm not going to tell you anything. Everything. I already kind of said last time. I don't need to repeat the same thing at all. But people keep pushing something out, making something up, telling me something. And then they let me through. You're not going to talk. I say, no, I won't. And that's how I was giving feedback. That's my experience. I kind of protected myself. I didn't lie to myself. I don't want to say how much I can say the same thing over and over again. In this way, began to be respected. That way, I'd fool myself and start pulling what I needed out of myself. That's why it's important not to say something sometimes. If you don't want to, you talk. I don't want to talk. I don't share on that topic. Tell me about your life. Well, I don't want to. I don't want you, that's why. It's my life. Why do you want it? I can ask about something else and I'll tell you. Thoughts of wanting to run away or wanting this man to go away, preferably once and for all. No, they're not thoughts. You wrote, wanting to run away is an action. Getting the person to back off is an action. What are thoughts? What are you saying to yourself? Why does he want to run away? You're saying, I can't handle it. I can't defend myself against the man. These are the thoughts. I want him to back off. How do you make a man back off? You walk away and stop communicating, avoid his side. Or says you don't have time. You're busy right now, you're going about your business. Or now you don't want to communicate. You have other things to do. Then the person has fallen behind. You are stating your position. You say, I can say that I can't communicate right now. So you don't have to convince him. You don't have to criticize him. I can't right now, I'm busy. Then the man is away from you. Now I have no time to communicate. Now I have other things to do. Now I'm in a hurry to go to work. Now I'm in a hurry to go to school. Now is my time of rest. Now I want to be quiet. That's it. See, thoughts change, states change. I want him to leave me alone. And he won't leave you alone unless you tell him you don't want to communicate. And you're standing there waiting for him to realize that he has to get off your back. Nothing happens. You need to say, I don't have time to socialize. I don't want to right now. Not just say then, that's it, I'm off. I've got my own stuff to do, sorry. I have this anxiety in socializing with my older sister too. She is constantly trying to elevate herself and communicates as if she is owed. Instead of a request, it's an imperative speech. I can't communicate with her normally. I feel stupid and abnormal. I have to see my sister. You're forcing yourself. It makes you anxious. What role do you take in relation to your sister? Why do you have to? You're putting yourself in the second position. I have to. I mean, I don't value or respect myself. I'm entitled to my space. You're saying, I don't want to now, I don't have time now, I'm doing my own thing now. I can do it later, I can do it tomorrow. I can do it Thursday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The man wants something from me that I can't give him. But the sad thing is, when I'm out of touch, he starts working through my relatives. Anyway, it's a long, hard story. You need to rebuild your relationship. You're saying, I don't need a relationship. I'm not ready to share anything in this relationship, and please don't use relatives to influence me. When relatives come up to you and try to tell you something, you're the one communicating with them. Don't impose your desire on me. Teach yourself to defend yourself, and you don't defend yourself when your boundaries and your space are violated.